Hello, welcome to Dumb and Dumber. I can't speak. Welcome to another album review, third of this session. As you can tell, I'm wearing the same shirt, and you probably just seen my hand. I had my hand right here, like turning off the last recording, and then pressing it again. So it kind of looks like a smooth transition if you're watching it on like a playlist or something. You know, like you'll hear me go, "I'm Fatal K, love you, bye," and then just, hey, welcome to a new video. So it's kind of smooth. And like I said, like in the last two videos, I have notes because I'm a professional, and I'll be looking at them. So if you see me kind of like look off the camera and do this, that's why. I didn't explain that in the other two. All I said was I have notes, so you can kind of connect the dots without me saying anything. But anyway, I'm Fatal K. Welcome to the Dumb and Dumber 2 album review. This album was also insanely good. Every album this last week that I'm reviewing, and albums I didn't review, like the Josiah album, the TJ album, I could probably review the Josiah album. It'll be short and sweet. I might review the TJ album. Well, it's an 8 out of 10. There's your review. I love every single song. My favorite songs were like Run It Up, Gang Gang, and Hood, and Headshot. Of course, who doesn't love Headshot? Anyway, on to this. Dumb and Dumber 2 is the collab album by Key Glock and Young Dolph. I cannot speak. I'm that tired. This whole album is really good. It's not as repetitive as Dumb and Dumber 1 as well. In Dumb and Dumber 1, where it was so long and so many songs, it kind of got repetitive kind of quickly. But on this one, it is still a little too long. 20 songs over an hour, not cool. However, the repetitiveness of the sound is kind of not there. A lot more songs are not as dark and kind of gloomy and more of upbeat kind of, and some of them are just chill. Also, I like the like split ups between like the duos of them being both on a song and then only one of them, just in case like if you're hearing too much Key Glock, I can't speak Key Glock, you can switch to just a Dolph song, or you can switch to just a Key Glock song if you're getting too much Dolph. I personally like Dolph better, so usually I just listen to Young Dolph more. Young Dolph, in my opinion, just goes harder. Anyway, but that's besides the point. This collab album, like I said, was too long. It's 20 songs. To me, that's a little much. For a Key Glock and Young Dolph album, that's a little much. However, the song had a lot of really good bangers on it. Some of my favorites was Yeah Yeah by Young Dolph, which was a single. I didn't write it down, but In Glock We Trust is a good song too. Case Closed, which was the first single of this album, A Goat and a Dolphin was really good, and Penguin was also really good. It's the lead song. It's a little long and a little repetitive, just how many times to go, yeah, 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 and just repeat like the last word they said in the previous bar. It's a little annoying, however, you kind of get over it quickly the more you listen to the song. Also, Aspen and Rain Range really good too. I didn't write those down because I kind of held a limit of like 4 to 5. Well, it's really 4 because I didn't write down 5 for. My limit was 4. I can't remember anything. Anyway, this album was insanely good. Um, just a little too long. That's really all you can say about it. And that's one other thing too. It's kind of meh. Again, it kind of has the 24K Golden problem, except not as bad. The 24K Golden El Dorado problem, like I said in the last video, was you can't really pinpoint, like looking at the track list, what song was what. You can accept there are some songs you can do that. Brotherly Love. Wait, is it Brotherly Love? Yes. Or like a buddy thing or something like that. It's something in that title. I can't remember exactly because I'm really tired. You can literally see the sandbags in my eyes. You can look at that song. I can personally look. You could probably too. Look at a goat and a dolphin on the track list and pinpoint what exactly it sounded like. Penguin, you can definitely do that. Yeah, you can definitely do that. Case Closed, 100% you can definitely do that. Case Closed is like really, really dark compared to the entire other album. However, still, none of these songs compare to Baby Joker on the first. Excuse me, I'm really rude. On the first Dumb and Dumber project, Baby Joker is easily the best song they both made together. It's really good. You might not think that, however, I think that, which means you should think that because I have the only right opinion. And I think this might be the first one of my videos that has went over the 5-minute mark, because where I'm so freaking tired, I haven't been, really paying attention. I've kind of just been rambling. I barely went off my bad if you seen my battery going dead pop up. That was my fault. Look how much I wrote for my notes. I wrote one line in, like, the faves. I wrote one, I think, yeah, like 1 to 2 lines on every single one in, like, the faves list. For me, this is backwards, so I can barely point to where I'm looking at, but for you, it'll be right. But anyway, that's besides the point. Very much so besides the point. Dumb and Dumber 2, I would give an 8 out of 10. Because it's a little too long, which it deducts points for me, because sitting through a whole album, it has to be a good time for me. If it's an hour long, personally, for anyone else, or not really anyone else, for some people, I can definitely do that with. For like a Ty Dolla $ign album, like featuring Ty Dolla $ign, I can do that. Whenever I say featuring Ty Dolla $ign, I mean, I'm talking about his album. I don't know. I thought I'd clear that up. I reviewed that album, so you better know that was that album I was talking about. I can sit through the hour long. It is long, however, I can sit through it. Dumb and Dumber 2 is a little harder to sit through. Just a little bit harder. Featuring Ty Dolla $ign, though, is also kind of hard to sit through because it's like 25 freaking songs, which is a lot. If you didn't know, that's a lot. Especially for now, how artists are kind of cramming as many songs as they can to literally max out how much streams they can get. It's still a lot. And to still manage to be still under the hour mark by 1 second, it's 59 minutes and 59 seconds. But anyway, I'm finally done recording for tonight. I'll edit tomorrow. The launch sequence video will come out first, then Eldorado, then this one. And maybe a TJ one. I might make a TJ one. I don't know. Because I've already reviewed it in like every video. I keep saying, like, I keep reminding myself not to do a video because it's an 8 out of 10. I still might, though. I don't know yet. Anyway, thank you for watching this. Dumb and Dumber 2 is an 8 out of 10 project. I love it to death. I'll listen to it more. It's kind of bumped up Young Dolph and Key Glock on my favorite rappers list. Thank y'all for listening to me ramble on for the last almost 10 minutes. Thank you very much. Love you. Remember, my opinion is the only opinion.